Krishnamurti and freedom, seeing yourself for the first time. 1. The question that unlocks everything. There are questions you hear once and forget, and there are questions that stop your entire life in its tracks and pull you inward. Krishnamurti begins with one of those questions. Have you ever been truly free in your own thinking? Not free from people, not free from society, not free from circumstances, but free from the very mind that is thinking inside you. Because perhaps, for most of your life, you haven't been thinking freely at all. You've only been repeating what the past has planted in you, and the moment you begin to question this, that moment is the beginning of freedom. 2. Conditioning, the root of all non-freedom. Krishnamurti says the human mind lives like a programmed memory system, not out of choice, but out of habit, out of fear, out of wounds that were never healed. We carry within us childhood impressions, unspoken hurts, inherited fears, beliefs we never examined, expectations from family and culture, and layers of illusions we built to survive. All these things shape our reactions, our decisions, our anger, our longing, our sense of identity. And when your mind is conditioned like this, you no longer see reality as it is. You see reality as your past allows you to. Krishnamurti says, freedom is not something you achieve. Freedom is something you see clearly. And to see clearly, you must face the very structure of your mind. 3. Observation without judgment. Krishnamurti does not ask you to fight your thoughts. He does not ask you to force positivity or control your inner world. He asks for one thing: observe. Observe the fear as it rises in your chest. Observe anger when it begins to take shape. Observe jealousy, insecurity, loneliness, even the subtle desire to be someone better. Observe all of it as it is happening. No labeling, no condemnation, no escape, no fixing, just awareness, pure and simple. And when you observe without judgment, something remarkable happens. The self, the ego that lives on judgment, begins to fade. You are no longer, I am angry. There is simply anger moving through the mind. You are no longer, I am broken. There is simply a feeling of brokenness arising and dissolving. And in that space, quiet, spacious, untouched, freedom begins to breathe. 4. Truth is not comfortable. We often think freedom feels good, but Krishnamurti makes it clear, freedom is not comfort. Freedom is truth, and truth is rarely comfortable. When you look deeply into yourself, you will see. The fear of being left behind, the longing to be enough, the roles you play, to be accepted, the masks you wear to avoid pain, the illusions you've woven to protect yourself. These are not easy to face, but they are real. And the moment you dare to look, to truly look, the chains begin to break. Krishnamurti says, only when you see the darkness within you without fear can light begin to appear. Freedom does not come from avoiding the shadows. Freedom comes from standing in front of them, fully awake. 5. Why you must step beyond every system. Krishnamurti's rebellion was not against religion or philosophy or tradition. His rebellion was against dependence, because the moment you depend on a system, a belief, a method, a spiritual formula, you no longer see the world with your own eyes. You see it through the lens that system gives you. Even a beautiful belief can become a prison. So Krishnamurti says, truth is a pathless land. No teacher can hand it to you. No doctrine can contain it. No technique can guarantee it. You must see directly, from your own clarity, from your own presence. This is the essence of freedom. 6. Begin in the smallest moments. You don't need to meditate for hours or force yourself to become a better version. You begin with one simple act, Observe yourself in the very moment you are living. When anger rises, observe. When fear tightens, observe. When comparison appears, observe. When the ego wants to prove itself, observe. When loneliness comes, observe. Each observation, each honest seeing, removes one layer of conditioning. Transformation doesn't come from effort, it comes from clarity, and clarity comes from seeing. 7. The final awakening. Krishnamurti says, "The moment you look at yourself without running away, your whole life begins to change." Freedom is not tomorrow. Freedom is not a promise. Freedom is not a method. Freedom is the instant you see your mind exactly as it is and do not turn away. In that instant, fear falls silent. The ego loosens its grip. The past no longer speaks for you, and you touch something pure, still, untouched by memory, a mind that is finally, truly free.